The turnaround. It's rebounded by T. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They trail by 1.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Here's Oladipo. And the rejection by Harrell. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by T. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
They need a team called for the Heat. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Looking to end the run. And again, it's the Heat missing. Seattle leading by 3. The kick out to T. And it's slammed in by T.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
You know, when Harrell does a good job with his positioning defensively, he can block some shots. Solid job right there.
There's the pass to Davis. Great D that time from Harrell.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Up top, Adebayo. He's defended by Harrell. Harrell on the wing. Shot from 16. Rebound by Harrell. And it's Seattle with the ball. Leading by 5. Butler kicks to Robinson. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Rebound by Butler. Here's Seattle. Driving to the basket. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the Heat call time here. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
The Heat making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Shot clock at 5. To end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Teague. Teague's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Butler. Here he goes. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing. So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
And it's Murray with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Butler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the paint. Here's T. And it's slammed in by T.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome. Off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
A different look for Miami. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Jimmy Butler. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hero. Some solid defense from Butler.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
A 3-ball. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now. In the corner, Murray with it. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Murray's got his second bucket.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Right side Robinson launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Three-pointer, Butler. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
He's covered by Murray. The kick outside to Butler. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Robinson, that's good. 7 points in the game. The Heat trail by 6. Hero passes to Adebayo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Seattle.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And the Heat making a change here. Strus is checked in. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
And so here is Miami. Seattle able to drain the 3. Pass to Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Butler goes in. He feeds it to T. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Strus. It's blocked, and they get it back. Adebayo with the bucket. 1:49 left in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Robinson. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Butler. Outside for Robinson. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bounce pass from Lowry. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And the Heat making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Here's Dedmon. Murray outside. Here's Lowry. Back to Murray. Lowry finds Murray. And Butler sends it back. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Robinson. Outside Butler. With the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. And it's an 11-point Seattle lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Murray. Offensive struggles continue, missing. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Seattle ahead. They lead by 11. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Seattle, Duncan Robinson out there with Harrell. Then it's Butler. And it's Teague in at the 5 spot. Here's Murray. Seattle able to drain the 3. Over Teague. And it's off the back rim. No good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Murray right side. Dedmon trying to break free. The Heat rebound. Murray kicks to Lowry. Back to Murray. Tries again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Get where you want to go as a team. You need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Free throw good, Murray. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards. Doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
No points in the game yet for him. And it's Seattle with the ball. He's covered by Murray. The 8-footer. That one's not going to go. The Heat go the other way with it. Davis dishes to Murray. Oladipo for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Oladipo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray against Butler. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Nailed from three-point land.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. And they double up Murray. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Teague. Teague's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the
game. Here's Claxton. Oubre outside. Here's Butler. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Tell you what, you cannot let Butler get loose in these fast break situations. He's too quick and too smart in the open floor.
Clarkson taking his time here. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer. Clarkson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Butler up top. And they double up Butler. And here's Davis for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Oubre. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Knocked away. Oubre with the steal. Up and in on the layup. And Seattle leads by 14.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Murray. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Seattle with the ball. Oubre passes to Green. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Claxton. Gallinari left side. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Miami. They trail by 14.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Oubre. Fires for 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Oubre's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Hero is checked in for Jamal Murray. Now, Hero. He's covered by Clarkson. Oladipo outside. 5 to shoot. He takes it in and finished off by Oladipo.
Well, the explosive nature of Oladipo's drives to the rim are incredible. Hard for any defense to keep him from attacking the way he does.
Now, here's Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Davis. The Heat trail by 10.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Now, here is Gallinari. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Oubre, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Now, Hero driving inside, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Hero. And it's off from three-point range. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Here's Oubre. Another shot. And Butler sends it back.
He's one of the most feared wing defenders in the league. Butler rejecting the shot. Beautiful.
The lead now cut to single digits.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
For Seattle, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Kyle Lowry comes in for Victor Oladipo. And that one misses. The Heat trail by 11. Hero from long range. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter. Clarkson outside. Lets it go from deep. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Clarkson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Adebayo passes to Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Miami. It's dishes to Green. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Butler. It's tipped. Oubre against Lowry. Now here's Oubre. D right on him.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Claxton. It's stolen by Adebayo. The pass to Hero. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And the Heat, another 3.
You know, when Butler is making an impact from the three-point range, it really does a lot for his game. Makes those driving lanes he likes to attack going to the hoop a little bit wider.
Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A floater. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And Miami making a change here. Strus is checked in. Now here is Robinson. 10 points for him.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Hero kicks it to Tucker. Here's Strus. Ejected by T. And there's the drive.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Murray's checked in for Miami. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Lowry. Great D that time from T.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stop.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
And so it's Seattle, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their D.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So,
Hey, back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out.
The numbers are too, and I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
well, don't get me started on the deficit. That couldn't be avoided.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And it's Seattle with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Bam Adebayo is out there with Davis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Hero in at the point.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Butler. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Outside Butler. From deep three-point range, and they recover it. And Harrell slams it down hard.
Harrell is an elite offensive rebounder. He's actually one of my favorite guys to watch work the glass.
Hero passes to Butler. And Davis now top of the key. Butler feeling out a bit. Here's Davis. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
They're running. Loads it up for Davis. It's deflected. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Butler from outside. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Hero passes to Butler. A wide open look here for Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one. Seattle leading by 9. Butler kicks to Hero. Robinson down low. Defended by Butler. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So it's Miami now. Butler with the steal. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Oladipo. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Teague's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Robinson. Guarded by Oladipo. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Four on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Butler.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Robinson against Butler. Over Butler. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Butler. He's got 22. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hero's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And they double up Davis. Butler. Oladipo for 3. That one no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. He wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Well, their pass it to Teague. Goes up again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. The Heat trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hero. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Robinson for 3. Goes back up. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Just 4 to shoot. And another shot. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. 16 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 8. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. Butler attacking, and the shot goes down. Butler's got 10.
That's just a smart, wily drive by Butler, cutting past the defense to get a high percentage look.
Butler deciding where to go with it. from beyond the arc and then some. He's subbed in for Oladipo. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
To the middle. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and Harrell slams it in.
The alley-oop throwdown by Harrell right there, emphatically. And he fires up his teammates as well.
Lowry passes to Davis. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Yeah, you know, it's been exciting to watch Davis develop as an NBA player. I mean, he's put a lot of hard work in and has turned into a dominant MVP caliber player. And some teams still struggle to find ways to deal with it.
Here's Lowry. Miami no good on that time either.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Here's Butler. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Heat trail by 18. There's Hero with the three. It's rebounded by T.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up. Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Now Hero, defended by Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And the Heat call time here.
Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying respect the game and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Seattle. Alinari comes in for Harrell. Murray right side. Outside for Lowry. Miami no good on that time either. Seattle with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's Seattle with the ball. Following Kyle Lowry's three, Robinson on the wing. Out to the right wing. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Adebayo is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Here's Lowry. He's got 5, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Now, Hero. He's got 11. Seattle grabs the miss. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
Butler against Lowry from downtown, and another 3 for Seattle.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
1:37 left to play in the third. Here's Murray. Passes to Adebayo. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Murray, good. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Outside Butler. Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 15 points for Robinson. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Seattle.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here is Lowry. Gallinari making his last shot. And the Heat, another 3.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Driving the lane. Great D that time from Davis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Popped up there for Robinson. Butler kicks to Gallinari. Back to Butler. And they double up Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Lowry. Seattle grabs the miss. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's stolen by Davis. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Seattle ahead, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? The ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Seattle, they've got Robinson. He's out there with Gallinari. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. Now, here's Butler. And it's Lowry penetrating, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 10 points in just the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
He's covered by Murray. Takes it inside. Left block shot on the way. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nice look from Gallinari there. The Italian showing some unselfish.
And hitting his teammate in rhythm.
Murray, good.
And really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now here's Butler. 14 feet away. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Butler against Lowry. Butler passes to Claxton. It's stolen by Davis. Feeds it to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Things really rolling for AD now. This could be a big night for him.
Three-pointer, Butler connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Miami with the ball. Butler dishes to Davis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Lowry's shot is good.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
From deep. He can't get that one. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Trying to get open, it's Davis. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 29 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him, and he makes that one.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Seattle calls timeout. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot, and I think at times Butler can play point forward.
Butler against Lowry. Butler passes to Claxton. Gallinari trying to get open. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. They grab their own miss. Hangs out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Back to Butler. Gallinari trying to get open. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And they double up Butler. Thibault on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Adebayo. Going inside. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. It's blocked. Gallinari finds Butler. And he lays it straight in. Butler's got 42 in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Lowry dishes to Butler. It's Oladipo on the wing. Gallinari covering. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Adebayo against Butler. From outside the arc. Good! Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Oladipo for three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 7th assist in the game.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And that one's good by Butler.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Sheer muscle that time from the clever guard, Victor Oladipo. I like how he takes the punishment and just fights through it.
And Butler launches from deep. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Seattle able to drain the three. Count that one. That's now 22 points for Anthony Davis.
Once AD gets the ball inside, he's about there. A little power takes care of the rest.
Seattle calls timeout. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense stuff, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Seattle dictating the flow. Clarkson passes to Claxton. Back to Clarkson. Fires from deep. A second chance effort. Stolen away. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Strus.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Two.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Now, here's Oubre. Gallinari down low. Thibault with the ball. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Pass to Vincent. It's picked off. Oubre kicks to Thibault. And he dunks it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Oubre. It's stolen. Oladipo against Clarkson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Sometimes it's about presence, and Oladipo has it. Really willing himself to the line and going right into the defense that time. He forced the foul.
No good on the second free throw. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed.